VBC campus, this is Chef Bill. Hope you guys are having an amazing week learning about being a champion. All right? That's what life is all about, is being a champion. Take a look at these guys. They were champions, and you know something? So are you. Everything we do in life takes a champion effort. And you know something? It takes a lot of learning and training. As a professional chef, I've had to do a lot of training in my life. As a matter of fact, I never stopped learning and never stopped training my craft. Even the things we're going to be doing today, I trained on it to make sure I could perfect it and I can show you guys how to do it. Let me give you a little background on my training. I've been in the food industry for a long time. I went to a high school called Food and Maritime Trades High School in New York City. It was a professional cooking school to teach young guys like me how to be a chef. I then went to a college called the CIA. Well, no, it's not that secret organization. It's the Culinary Institute of America, the largest cooking school in the country. And you know something? We did a lot of training there. And over the years, we continue to train. As a matter of fact, let me tell you some of the people I've cooked for. I've cooked for 4 presidents and 2 vice presidents and many celebrities and dignitaries in my life. I cooked for Ronald Reagan, George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr., President Barack Obama. I cooked for him twice. And some other stars and dignitaries in my life. It took a lot of training, confidence, and dedication. And that's what a champion does. Today, have you guys ever gone to a ballpark and had a taste for not the cotton candy, but how about a good, salty, large pretzel? And you take that pretzel and you dip it in that cheese sauce. Boy, my stomach is already wanting to get one in me. I love pretzels. And you know something? We're gonna show you guys how to make a pretzel today. Are you guys ready? Now let's go ahead. In your package, you were given honey and you were given yeast, all right? There's a list of items that you guys are gonna need to get. A stand mixer so you can make your dough. We got flour, we got salt. As a matter of fact, we have 2 types of salt, all right? I've got a little cheese over here. I've got an egg. I got a brush, fork, spatula, spoon, a bench scraper, all the ingredients I need. Before we do that, I gotta stop. We gotta wash your hands. Everything's clean, everything's gotta be sanitized. So we're gonna wash your hands real quick. Now, the recipe calls for 4 cups of flour, and I'm gonna use the back of a spoon to measure it, all right? So that's 1, 2, that's 3 cups. Now, the recipe calls for 4 cups. I am going to put in 3.5 cups, all right? And the reason why I'm gonna do it, I can always add more flour, but I can't take it away, all right? And then if I need to add more, we will do that. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put that on the side, all right? Now, remember I said we use recipes? I don't wanna make a mistake, so we're gonna read the recipe and make sure we have it. You know, our recipe calls for a tablespoon of yeast, so that's what's measured out for you. You got this in your packet. Go ahead, mix it in there, get it out of the way. A tablespoon of salt. It calls for a tablespoon of honey, so I want to use that. But you know, that reminds me, there's a Bible verse from the book of Proverbs, 16:24. Kind words are like honey. They're sweet to the spirit and bring healing to the body. You want to measure, bring it right up to the top. And we're going to use our finger on this one to get it in there. I'm going to wash my hands one more time to get that sugar off of it. Now I need 1.5 cups of warm water, all right? And I'm going to pour my water in, all right? I'm going to stop it, lower it, move the flour around just a wee bit. Now, if you guys want to do this, make sure mom and dad are with you, somebody's with you to help you, because you don't want to put your hand in there. And nobody wants to get hurt, all right? Try it again. I was cleaning up the bottom, and it does a little dance. Keep your hands away. You want the stuff to work, all right? Now, it's still a little sticky, and I'm going to have to add a little bit more flour. we're going to take this part off. Once it come off the machine just like that. Now, see what I'm doing here? I'm just rolling this baby out, all right? It's kind of what we're doing, all right? And I might need a little bit more flour on the counter, but we're gonna see here in just a second, all right? All right, I'm rolling it this way for a reason, all right? All right, now, this is what this bench scrape is for. I'm gonna cut this baby in half like this. You go there, stay there. And I'm gonna roll it this way, and we're gonna roll this out. I'm gonna cut this into 5, I think, pieces. And try and make them even, all right? 2. See, and you can use your fingers to help measure, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3. I gotta steal a little piece from here and give it to him because he's awful lonely, all right? We're gonna do the same thing to this guy here. Now, before we go any further, we have to crack an egg, all right? Anybody ever crack an egg with one hand? That's how you do it. It's done, out of the way. Now we're gonna take this piece right here. We're gonna whip this up. We need the egg. This is what's gonna help give us some color on top of this here pretzel. And I got a pastry brush over here to help us paint it all together. And you'll see us do it here in just a second. All right. Now, we're gonna take this baby, we're gonna roll it. And I'm gonna show you how to roll it. Take your hands like this and roll, get in the middle. You wanna try and roll it from the center, all right? And as you're rolling, roll it from the center out, you're gonna be pulling at the same time. So your left hand is pulling and your right hand is pulling from the center to help shape it, all right? So you're gonna roll it like this. And I'm not using my thumbs. My thumbs are get in my way at times. I wanna unscrew them, but I can't unscrew my thumbs. So we're gonna leave it this way. And we're gonna get it done. And we wanna make this, for the first pretzel, I wanna make it about 2 feet long. That's 24 inches. We want to make it 21 to 24 inches, all right? All right, we got that baby right there. We're gonna do another one so we can get these done. And we're gonna put a batch in the oven, and then we're gonna go in and do a second batch. Now, see what we got here? We're almost done. You want to take that baby there, twist it. It looks strange, don't it? Then you want to bring it down like this. And you know something? You got a good looking pretzel, almost as good looking as me, but that's a good looking pretzel. So that baby's gonna sit right there and get ready to go, all right? I gotta tell you a little story. Does anybody know the story of the pretzel? It's actually very biblical. The pretzel was actually invented by a monk. And the monks back then used to they made the pretzel. Now, we twist the end. Remember how we did that? And we brought it back over this way. It's like this. You see how the hands come up like this? It's like your hands across your chest and you open them up and your hands are to God. And that was invented by a monk so it could celebrate Christianity. That was his contribution to the church at the time. Again, bring it in front of you. You want to bring it up like this, twist it. All right, now this is the hard part. Remember that egg we beat up? Look at that. I'm going to brush that all on the outside. All right, now I set my oven for 450. Every oven works a little bit different. You know your oven, your mom and dad knows the oven in your house a little bit better for your house. How well it works, how hot it gets. All right. Put it on there. And now you guys like salty pretzels? I got a little kosher salt. Kosher salt is sea salt. These are a little bit bigger pieces here, so you can see how big they are. I like a sweet pretzel. Mix a quarter of a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon, and you get cinnamon sugar. Doesn't it look good? Nice? Gorgeous? Look at the color on there. We're gonna put that in the oven. 450 degrees for 15 minutes, all right? All right, guys, let's see what these things look like. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Good color on there. Look at the cinnamon sugar ones. They came out nicely. Now, if you want to hit the salty ones with a little butter when it comes out and make them shine up, those are little chef tricks. We like putting butter on everything, all right? But that's what we do. Well, we want to try one? Let's go. Let's try this one right here, all right? We're gonna try it. I'm gonna dip it. Great. I'm gonna taste the salt. It's crusty. It's beautiful. Hey guys, make sure that you share this with your friends and neighbors, just like we did, the boy did in our story. So go ahead and share it. Let them enjoy some of the joys that you have. And that's what being a champion is all about. I hope you guys have a great week of Vacation Bible Camp. Keep on learning, keep on training, and keep on being champions. Bon appetit. Thanks for cooking with me.